Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 70 of my Manchester United Football Manager 2015 Let's Play. And here is the huge episode. First up, we've got Barcelona away from home in the Champions League. It's a huge game. Could be playing for that top position. Of course, we still have to play them again. But yeah, huge. Huge game if we could win this away from home. Would be a great challenge coming off recent results. Like we could show we could do that off recent results. And we've got Man City at home. That's going to be a big game in the league again. Could maybe, look, they're the next team. They're second. So we can obviously win there and then, get a bit of gap between them more than there already is. 4 points. Could extend it to 7. And it could be like last season then. We could get a good position early and then, no team looks like coming back. QPR looks like a danger here. But anyway, I bet you're wondering what lineup. Originally, I thought to go defensively, but I'm just going to go bang attacking right away. I was thinking go defensive. Barcelona, they've got good players, all of that. But I guess you haven't seen an update on Barcelona's squad. And more than that, their current injury trouble. They've got Ivan Rakitic injured. More so their wingers and attacking midfielders as well. Marek Hamzik, who they signed. Pedro, Christian Teo as well, who is on loan at Napoli, so he's still in the first team though. I usually put them in reserves, unless the goalkeeper I have in my squad. But anyway, they are resting Luis Suarez and Messi, so I'm not sure if they're going to play or not. And it said that before for Neymar as well. Look, it says match fit but starting to get jaded, so obviously if he starts, maybe chance to get injured or something like that, not really sure. And also, definitely nothing to do with injuries, just their defense, specifically centre-backs, looks really weak. It's like they have PK and Bartra, who's actually a good player now. His value is 26.5 million for Mark Bartra. He looks good, doesn't he, as a defender? He's been dominating. I'm going to get him on my report, but he'll be a big signing now. He's really, really well rated and develops well in the game, it looks like. And becoming a regular now for the Spanish national team. But looks excellent, to be honest. And there's Gerard Piqué, still only 29 as well, so he's still quality. But apart from those two, there isn't much. They've got this Ruben Vezo guy. I don't even know who this guy is, but they seem to pluck him. He was at Valencia. He's a really quick centre-back. Look at that pace. It looks like, if you just look at those physicals, it could be a striker. You don't generally see centre-backs with that much pace and agility, acceleration. But sure, it's not like FIFA. He may not be a great defender, you can see from those ratings. He never really has had a good season. So maybe it's not that important. But anyway, nonetheless, they're their 3 centre-backs. Maybe they don't need more. And the fullbacks, they got Jordi Alba and Montoya, but they don't have more than that. So, some injuries defensively, they could be in big trouble, but their injuries are in attack. Who's going to score from them, though? But because of that reason, I won't be, going on defend. I think we have a real chance to win this game because they're going to be either resting or some players not being able to be selected due to injury because of that. And I reckon we can go for it. We won't be able to, or we won't be really conceding too many chances, I feel. We can dominate the game here the way we have been playing. So, and the only injury we have is Phil Jones, which I don't want to risk him here. And we got, John Stones, Belanta is good enough quality, and Rojo on the bench. That's good enough for my liking. But look at this, who we have on the bench. You got Mata, Iniesta, Januzaj, Van Persie, and Falcao. I was thinking about starting Van Persie, but Royce is on form, Depay is on form, and have more of a dribbling and creative guy in Mario Götze as a deep line forward. Got Di Maria, advanced playmaker, Lucas Romero, deep line playmaker, and Pirlo in there as well. He can score some free kicks, as you know. So, let's go in and show that we are a dominant team. This could be like how we lost in the Champions League last season against Real Madrid. It's a similar quality team. And Barcelona are just favourites. It's not like they're clear favourites. So, for us to go out and dominate... Huh? They said they were resting Messi. No? It says Suarez and Messi are being rested. But they're playing them. Is that allowed? Is that in the game's rules? Because when you click on a player, you get a rest. They take a rest, don't they? I don't know exactly, because I don't do that. I've never really done that. I just will naturally rest them and not play them. And not tell them they need a rest. If that makes sense at all. And wait, did we just see him in the B team? I'm pretty sure when I manage... Can he be selected? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure when I've managed in Spain, you can't select the players in the B team. You have to, like, promote them first before you select them. But yeah, some craziness going on here. Regardless, I suppose, yeah, we can't back out now. Let's just go for it. Have faith in our ability. And yeah, we've got the hard tackling on those players anyway. If they're not fit, they're going to get injured. And it will probably affect their performance. So I don't really care about that. And we've got good defenders. Come on, what are we going to say here? Passionately... Ooh, go out there and impress me. This is where I want to see my team perform. And actually, Nicole Liali is keep developing. I know you probably think I need to get better goalkeeper, whatever. But look at this. He's got those arrows. Sure, you've got all those green ones, but the ones that go directly up, which means he's actually improved one attribute there. That's for communication, gone up to 16, and positioning, which is very important, 12 as well, and he's amazing physically, and still only 23, which is young for a keeper, and hasn't fulfilled his potential yet, so can keep developing. I feel, it's hard to say who's in, I feel Valdez makes more errors, and for me, Liali's just consistent for a young keeper. That's just the way I see it. And hopefully Bernat can have a big game as well. He's Spanish. We've got a few Spanish players in and around there. I'm not sure how many actually in the first team. Do we have Mata? No, he's not. He's on the bench, but still. And Cuadrado, of course, playing at right back, rotating for Rafael. I feel we can hurt them in attack. Our squad's really huge and we don't have injuries, which is a good thing, I feel. Okay, here we go. Di Maria. Hit one. Oh, Depay's there to say... Oh, no, you had to finish that. Memphis. Oh, man. You had to finish that chance. Teams like Barcelona. Yeah, Suarez got injured. I knew. Barcelona. If your players need to rest them or they're going to get a permanent injury. Oh, I'm glad I can do that. They bring on Deulofeu, however you say his name. No idea. But either way, look at this. We're dominating possession against Barca on their home turf. How amazing is that to say? And Bernat. You can't beat Messi. Impossible. Roberto Pirlo, well done! Well done. He was committed there and he got the ball, but they've got it back here. It's Roberto. See, that's not that dominant. They got Roberto, Busquets, and Song as the midfield three. Oh, Deulofeu, the guy who came on. The guy who came on and Liali makes a good save. Come on. Keep this up. We definitely don't deserve to kick... Oh, please don't. Come on. I don't want they have just like one chance and they score. Come on, Cuadrado, win this header. He's against Neymar. You probably need someone better defensively, but Cuadrado's his own attacking force. Oh, Cuadrado, well done. Now Goetze, committed for the cause. Pirlo, Di Maria, finds Cuadrado. He's going to whip in across here, I feel he does. Royce! Gets in, Marco. 10th goal of the season. He is firing with not playing in the Champions League last season. Well, at least for us. He would have played group stages for Dortmund. And we signed him in January, but come on. Look at that. Cuadrado. Dangerous cross. Then Royce volleyed that into the back of the nets. They still got Ter Stegen as their goalkeeper, I would imagine. Yeah, Ter Stegen. I don't feel he's the best goalkeeper in the world. He's got a lot of high attributes, but lacks in the important ones. Handling, one-on-ones, and reflexes. Reflexes is the highest 15, then one-on-ones 14, and handling 13. Like, at least me, when I look at goalkeepers' attributes, those are the three I go for. And then he's got all these other high attributes, so that probably improves his ability. But he lacks in those areas as well. Of course, he's going to keep clean sheets because Barcelona's... He's going to do well in the league. He's just going to get naturally good ratings because he's not going to... having to save too many chances, and he's got good ratings. But against the best players, he may not be able to save chances. And that was showcased there. So yeah, Royce, excellent player for us. Excellent signing as well. And like I said, I wanted to choose him ahead of like a Falcao or a Van Persie in that poacher role because of his goal-scoring form right now. And I'm not sure if I should sell Van Persie, even though I wouldn't get much for him on Neymar scores. I thought in my head after I scored that first goal, should I go defensive? But then I thought to myself, this year in Football Manager, like, you go defensive and you concede a goal anyway. So it's a very hard decision. I could have conceded anyway if I sat back and let them attack me. So yeah, it's a hard choice. It's a hard choice to make, but again, interesting first half. We probably deserve better than a draw. Shouldn't have let them in for that chance. So we go aggressively, and I'm far from pleased. Fire them up to go for the win. Of course, we injured Suarez, so as I said, they're two centre midfielders actually, Busquets and Roberto. That's not that creative. Sure, yeah, Roberto's creative, but not the highest level. So I feel, we can go for it with our centre mids of, we got Di Maria and Romero. That's more talent, I feel. Oh no, Neymar, not again. Well done, Lee Ali. Good save. Unfortunately, he couldn't save the other attempts, but he can only do so much. I don't think any of our, Valdez, though we don't have any other goalkeepers available to select in our first team. But yeah, that's what I mean. Come on, take this chance, Di Maria. Dangerous. Goethe, Stones, you have to finish. Yes! It's Belanta the Beast. Oh, no way. That pisses me off. What happened? Where's the infringement? I can't see anything wrong with that. Come on. It wasn't offside, it was just a foul. For what? That wasn't a foul, man. Depay, not good enough for this occasion, unfortunately. Maybe, I was talking about if he's good enough, like Ronaldo, Messi. He's not quite there attribute-wise, of course. Definitely far away, to be honest, from them attribute-wise. But he was performing on the same level. So bring on Van Persie, put in Poacher, bring Royce out wide as a deep-lying forward. Anyone else who hasn't played to the stand, even Goetze, he's been a bit shaky. We'll bring on Januzaj. Let's go for it. Come on. Romero. No, we'll just do 2 for now. Thought about it for a second, and we shall leave it like that. Van Persie, come on. If he gets a chance, he'll finish. Well, I hope he will. He's a very clinical striker, Robert Van Persie. I hope he could do it for us. And we'll see who's... I wouldn't want to lose this, though, and I don't think we would deserve it. Messi, dangerous. Get rid of it, Stones. Oh, no, I can just feel it. Get rid of it, please. It's not getting rid. I can just feel it here. Come on. Okay, the initial defending isn't too bad, but Montoya, all out in space here. Okay, that was dealt with well. I was just, scared. Like, you would expect they'd have a chance there. But now let's go. It could actually be our chance. No. Don't give them chances. Look, PK pushing into midfield here. Neymar, he's got the skill, and he wasted the chance. Somehow we escaped there without conceding. Okay. I'm just going to look on the bench here to see who'll make the impact. Falcao will be dangerous, but Royce, he's already scored. So, what do you do? I think I know what I should do. Romero off. Mata on. They put Di Maria deep lying because he's got, at least I know from FIFA, he's got high defensive work rate, so he's probably got the relative attributes to get back in Football Manager. So, we'll work that out. But even if it ends at 1-1, I wouldn't mind. And then maybe we can try and beat him at home. Either way, we'll see what's the result going to be. I'd love to get a winner. And we've had more possession. You wouldn't see that generally against Barcelona. You get 55% your way. Come on, Bernat. Take it. Mata. RVP. Goes back. Di Maria. Oh! Angel! That's what you call a strike. Angel Di Maria. Wow. I'm shocked. He stepped up. Maybe I shouldn't be shocked. He's a star player, but wow. He just went bang. Ter Stegen. See? Not good enough in that situation. And it's 2-1. Come on. What a performance this has been, though. Of course, we conceded a goal, but we've been more or less the better team. You got to be honest. Oh, no. Get rid of it. No. Are you serious? Again, it's going to be another 3 points that's gone begging through this way. I don't even need to talk about it. I've already mentioned it when this has happened already, so I don't need to say it. It's just, come on. That shouldn't be happening. Who knows? Late chance, there's 40 seconds left. There may be a chance. But I'm just disappointed in that. Di Maria did well there, but I don't think anything's going to come from it. Man, I'm disappointed. Not in the way we played. The way we played was fantastic. We deserve the 3 points here. That's Messi. If they score this, this will be jokes. Nah, just get rid of it. Yeah, there should have been 3 points. The way we played was fantastic. Dominate possession, dominate shots as well. So yeah, I'm not going to fault the team. Our team played fantastic today. Nothing wrong with there. So I'm going to say I'm happy with the performance, and they look delighted because they did nothing wrong. It's not their fault they conceded. They had no chance to defend it. It was always going to happen. So, yeah, I can't fault the team. Well done on the way you played. And I'm going to treat that as a win, because it basically was. But now it is time to move on to the Man City game. If you forget about how that game panned out, it panned out pretty well. Like, the way we played. I'm happy with how we played against Barcelona away from home, and their big players did end up playing, so I feel we played well. If you just forget the result, what happened? Sure, we picked up a point, could have won, but the way we played was excellent. Hopefully we can take that into the next game, and yeah, I'll be really confident with my chances this season winning Champions League, and obviously notching up another league win if we can get the points here today. But we have made quite a few changes here, just balancing the team. Liali, see, do you know how I talked about like De Gea and then comparing to Valdez not getting over a 7 average rating? Let's talk about Liali. His average rating has always been really solid, apart from the first season he played for Cesena, or Cesena, however you say their name. First season with us really pushed for that 7 average rating, and right now, I know it's only 2 league games, but look, if you go back and you see his average rating, it's 7.06. He's played 5 games for the season, so he's getting the job done. Definitely Nicola. Sounds like a girl's name, but anyway, we'll move on. He's getting the job done as still a relatively young goalkeeper. And it's interesting that we are so favourites here. Look at so much favourites compared to Man City. Because obviously both Manchester teams, so home ground advantage probably won't be an advantage, if that makes sense. But their team's strong. They're playing left midfield and they got Asamoah. For me, he's just probably the best player in that position because of his attacking ability. But then it's more so his physical and his strength and defensive ability that leads up to. So, but he's been poor for them. But I just feel he's a dangerous guy to come up against. A scary guy to come up against. Nasri, it's such a different counter, but Nasri on the other wing, really weak and all of that, but yeah, probably better dribbling and all that kind of stuff. But saying that, Asamoah, he's dribbling 16 as well, but I just feel, Nasri is a better, ball control, that kind of stuff. Like the first touch, 17, that's major. But they got Yaya Toure and Michael Bradley as a defensive midfield. They're going to be hard to break down. Gulam, this guy I've come across a few times in my saves in FM15. Develops. He's not someone you would note as one of the better left-backs in the world. He plays for Napoli. But he is rated like that in the game and grows a little bit where he starts 22, 23 years old. So he's got that. He can still grow and he's quick, pretty strong. He's a good attacking fullback. He's probably one of the better left-backs in the game that's not a bigger name. Obviously, he's at a decent team, Napoli, but he performs really well. So if you want someone maybe unique, I don't know, sign him up. He can get the job done for you. But today we'll go passionately and we'll say we'll avenge what happened last time. I think, we did lose against Man City towards the end of last season. But hopefully we can rectify here because it is a huge game. If they win, they'll be back with a chance. I'm not saying they're not a chance. They're only 4 points behind. But just it'll be such a contrast if we do win this and be 7 points ahead of them. Create that gap from first to second. Will Hughes doing well. Here we go. Januzaj with the early chance. It's a great start here. I always like to see, even if I don't score from it, I like to see an early chance. It makes me confident for the rest of the game. But yeah, Will Hughes, he's been impressing me, I guess, from this pre-season to the start of the season. He's developed really well and developed late last season, but he's actually, performing really well. I think the first season we signed him, he didn't do, he wasn't really doing well, wasn't getting the average of 7 rating. That pass wasn't great. But like I said, he's a really accomplished passer now with 17 passing, and really, in his other attributes, they're really strong. They're really well-rounded. He's got a lot of decent attributes, so you can see him on the ball here. Plays through Januzaj. Januzaj finds Van Persie, and then fell back to Januzaj, but he wasted it, and he's actually got a knock here, which is not ideal. Now, Man City, they're trying to even up the possession, but they've only had one shot on target, nothing clear or anything like that, though. And actually playing Jones as that halfback role today with no Pirlo. Van Persie sets up Depay, and he's back on the score sheet. 13th goal of the season for Memphis. Continues, especially in the league, his performance has been excellent. Obviously, he was weakened in the Champions League. Obviously, against Barcelona, it's hard, but Van Persie just easily set that up, and Depay is on his way. It scores an important goal for us. And of course, this is not just important game in the league standings. It's for the fans as well. Apart from winning the league, this is the next important game. Man City. So crucial to win these games for bragging rights. It's huge. Now it's Zabaleta. I would imagine Zabaleta will be decreasing in his quality. He's been there at Man City for a while. Now it's Yaya. Yaya puts it in Aguero. Rojo deals with it. He dealt with it well. I was going to say there, talk about how, he's from Argentina as well, so you might know about him and know how to deal with him. And he seemed to work. And Depay tried the shot there, but that's what I tried to get out. Rojo, he'll probably know a lot about Aguero, so it was easy for him to deal with him. So we'll say assertively, we'll just say, don't get complacent. Deal with it well. I'm not sure whether to keep Januzaj on. Don't want him to get a permanent injury, but we'll leave him for now. Just wait to 60th minute. I'm sure. Who's the two centre-backs? They've got company, but Nastasic still there as well. He develops nicely. But let's get a second here. Kill this off. Van Persie plays through Depay. Depay! He struck that so well. Just denied by the crossbar or post, I think it was. Depay this time, though! He gets his second, and come on, talk about compared to Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi and Ronaldo. Forgot of their names for a second, but of course you can't perform every single game. And he's back here against Man City, second best team in the league so far this season. And he's been dominant. Look at this, how we're restricting Man City, though, by playing attacking. This going perfectly, and they bring on De Bruyne, if that's how you say his name, but anyway, Januzaj's had a good game, but we'll drag him off now. We shall bring on, who should we bring on here? We'll bring on Mario Götze. Actually, no, we'll bring on Mata, see how he goes there. Anyone else? We'll take off Iniesta, and we shall bring on Yuri Tielemans here. Advanced playmaker, and anyone else desperately needs to come off? Not really, so we don't need to force that. And we might get an injury to a player or something like that. So as I said, no reason to force it. I have faith in Mata and Tielemans. I'll say no pressure on you. He's still young, so he gets a relaxed reaction to that. And Adnan Januzaj injured. Hopefully it's not too serious. He was able to play out and have a good game, so over average rating of 7, or over a rating of 7 for this game. De Bruyne, well done, Rojo. He's really, really good in the air, isn't he? Earlier against Aguero, and on that occasion, come on, that's a poor pass, Mata. What are you doing? But we've got it back anyway. Depay, RVP! The dominance, though, it's offside. Fuck. I swear, that's so frustrating. You see Tielemans, and again, to me, it didn't look offside. Come on, he's in line with him. Come on, he's in line with him there, man. Are you serious? We have one more sub to make, or we? Yeah, we do have one more. We shall bring off Phil Jones. And we'll bring on Goetze. We'll just drop Will Hughes into that position, halfback. You see, come in, play there, can play defensive midfield. Considering there's no Romero, it's either, Romero or Pirlo usually plays that role. But he's rested as well. Okay, we could score Van Persie. Why can't players score that? It's Van Persie. I know, is it that hard, actually? I don't know. You just have to pass it in the back of the net. I thought players at this level should have the quality to do that, and especially he wasn't rushed into it. He thought about it for a little bit, but either way, don't worry, we win 2-0. Man City didn't even get a look in here today. Didn't look likely at all. Didn't really have too many convincing chances. We had 59% possession, and look at the separation with the points now. Of course, Chelsea, if they win their extra game, they'll be on 19 points, but we'll still be 2 wins ahead of them. What a start to this season, goal-scoring wise as well. 30 goals in 9 games. And still unbeaten. Do you think we can keep our unbeaten streak for the whole season? Leave your feedback. And you can see here, I felt, for whatever reason, I felt Januzaj would have picked up an injury. He'll be out for about a month. So that's a bit disappointing. But I have faith in him to come back. He just, twisted his ankle. We've got players to come in, but I'm impressed with him. And also, I hate when our high potential youth players get a lengthy injury, 3 months. It can affect their development. But obviously, his potential won't drop. But it's disappointing for his development. But still only 16. Every player is going to get a decent length injury at some point. But Memphis doesn't look like slowing down, especially in the league. 11 goals in 7 games. Should be just belting anyone else for the goal scoring. Look at that. 11 goals. Next closest, Lukaku. How's he looking? Yeah, pretty beastly, to be honest. Romelu Lukaku. A couple episodes ago, people were saying I could do a save with Everton, because I was saying I might want to manage a team that's not really like a top team yet. That's like not a top 4 team, that's not renowned as that, and develop them into that level. And you get Lukaku to help you on your way. He's just so beastly. That pace, that strength, that finishing ability, aerial ability. He's got everything. Everything for a striker. Maybe not dribbling ability. First touch pretty poor, but you can't be strong in every single aspect of the game. But Lukaku, and he's still got room to develop. Wow, who's he wanted by? Oh, Leverkusen got major interest, and we just got minor interest because we just scouted him. We've got a scout report. But anyway, Preston, he wants to extend the loan for 3 months. We'll be happy to do that because he's getting first team performances. For Cardiff, which is great. He's performing okay in 3 games. Well, pretty well. Yeah, and they've moved up to second now. Remember, they were third with their injuries, and he's going to be playing, of course, because they still have injuries. All in defense there. So, even when they're all back, the way he's playing, you think he'll continue. But either way, we'll see how that pans out. Honestly, I don't even care about this guy. I'm just going to ignore him. Just end this episode. To be honest, it's pretty successful at the end. Like, Barcelona, unfortunately, couldn't pick up the win. We get a draw against Barcelona away from home, but in my head, I'm going to take that forward as a win. I know you might think that's stupid, like when I said that during the game or at the end of the game, but like when we get into knockout stages of Champions League, it's not really going to matter that we draw that game. The way we played was really, really convincing, and I'll be confident if we play them in a knockout stage to beat them over 2 legs. On that performance, scoring 2 away goals would put me in the box seat. And then we won against Man City, and we actually dominated them and restricted them at the same time. They never look like scoring, and that's a huge thing to do against Man City because they are a tough counterpart. But hopefully enjoy the video. Drop a like if you want to see some more of this series. Maybe try and reach 300 if you can, and I'll see you guys next time.